Today, we are looking at a mouse which gives premium and classy look, but it is actually packed with flagship grade hardware. I'm talking about EPOMAKER NEX PRO. Currently, it is priced at $80. This mouse is sent to me by EPOMAKER, but all the thoughts and opinions are of my own. I will also share the affiliate link for this mouse in the description. Before we open the box, let's make sure YouTube knows that you are a person of excellent taste. Hit like, subscribe, and let's see if the EPOMAKER NEX PRO deserves the hype. Unboxing experience was really premium, so we are getting a charging dock and a pair of grip tapes, which is really unique. It has PAW3950 sensor and Nordic 54L15 MCU. Now for those who don't know, these are currently flagship hardware in the market. It comes with tri-mode connectivity and has 6 adjustable DPI settings, max being at 42,000. The weight of this mouse is about 65 grams and it has 500 mAh battery. Now it obviously supports the 8K polling rate and the charging dock itself acts as the dongle. It suits really well on my hand as it is made for medium to large hand size. So for reference, my hand size is 19 by 9.5. To me personally, the mouse fits really well on my hand. I have used lighter mouse than this, but when you use a lighter mouse, you lose some of the ergonomics in it. So if you are really into ergonomic, I would say it's a really damn good mouse. It is made up of ABS plastic, but the build quality is really great. Both of the side buttons are having really minimal pre and post travel. Now on the main click, I'm pretty sure we are having Omron optical switches and their lifespan is about 100 million clicks. One thing I really liked about the mouse is the main buttons of this mouse are having minimal pre-travel, but the post travel is literally like null. It's like zero post travel. And about the side clicks, they don't feel mushy at all. Now let's see the software and performance for this mouse. I'm using the Razer polling rate tester app. So what you need to do is just keep moving the mouse around the screen and keep doing it for about 30 to 60 seconds and we'll be able to find the average and the max polling rate of the mouse. Now what this basically means is that the sensor of the mouse is sending data to our computer 8,000 times in a second. Now you can see it's clearly 8K polling and it's really stable polling. So if you see in the market, the current mice, they don't have exactly like 8,000, it's about 7,900 around. So I would say it's really good thing to have because it's stable 8K. Now let us get into the gameplay and let's see some pros and cons for the mouse. It does have some cons.
Target down. Got them. Bueno. That's 3.
One kill remaining.
That's 4.
So as we saw the gameplay, the mouse didn't hold me back at all. The grip tapes are really grippy and the mouse actually looks really great and aesthetic with the grips as well. Now let's have a look at the software. So it is a web-based software and you can find it on the EPOMAKER page. The software is really simple and clean. Here it shows the default settings or the settings you have kept for the mouse. On the home page you can control what button does what work, multiple profiles, and also the response time of the keys. Basically what it means is that you can control when you press the button and it gives the response. Here we can control the DPI of the mouse. So there are 6 DPI levels and I can control pressing the button as well and via the software as well. Also we can control the polling rate of the mouse, so whatever you want to keep, and also we can change the performance. So there are 3 performance mode over here: high, low, and the corded, which is the highest performance. There are 3 settings for lift off distance and the minimum is 0.7 mm, and the highest performance option gets the LED off sensor highlighted and it works on the maximum performance. Here we can set all the macros for the mouse, and here we can set the RGB for the DPI settings. So one is off, second one is steady, and the third one is breathing. For the receiver LED indication, I'm not quite sure because I tried to change between the options and I was not able to see any difference in the receiver. But if I find it out, I'll definitely share it in the comments. Under this tab, we get mouse sleep settings and the 20k FPS boost. So if you lock it at 20k FPS, it ensures that the sensor never dips its frame rate. If you're using the mouse from the moon, you can turn on the long distance mode. We also have an angle mode, so it basically changes the angle when you move the mouse. I'm not sure why you would use it, but anyways. Lastly, we get software info and restore settings and all stuff. But I would say one thing, that it doesn't actually show the battery percentage. That was it for the software. Now let us see the RGB effect of the charging dock. I would say one thing, that RGB is really bright and the effects are like cherry on top for this. It has sensor on the front side, so all we need to do is just tap on the sensor and it will change the RGB effects. There are currently about 12 effects. Also, did you know that if you rub on the side, a genie comes out and it completes your wish? But on a condition that you're subscribed to my channel. Subscribe! Now I won't waste your time by showing each and every effect, but I would conclude it that the RGB is really bright and it's really good, and you can definitely have it if you're an RGB fan. Now let's get into the pros. If your hand size is medium to large, it fits really well ergonomically. Due to this mouse, I would say if I'm using this, I would prefer ergonomic over the weight. Secondly, the charging dock is really great to have, as whenever you stand up from a desk, you can put it on charge for a few minutes and start again where we left off. The RGB of the dock is really vibrant as well. And also the fun part, that they didn't hold back in giving accessories and gave it a pair of grip tapes. Now there are few cons which I felt personally. The EPOMAKER logo in the middle doesn't have an RGB. It could have been a nice add-on, but also it would increase the weight of the mouse. The mouse is about 65 grams, so it can also feel heavy to some people, but to me personally, it fit really well on my hand. Overall, I would say this mouse is for those who like premium looking mouse. Like if you're chasing the absolute lightest mouse on the market, this wouldn't be your first choice. But if you value comfort, build quality, and premium accessories, I would say the Nex Pro is an absolute recommendation. It already provides top tier gaming performance. And considering everything in the box, I would say it delivers excellent value for its price. Now let me know your thoughts in the comment, and I will see you in the next one.